Hello everybody and welcome back to another vintage versus classified video comparison. Today we're going to take a look at our Snow Serpents here, which, I think they both are amazing, design wise and color wise and whatnot, and what they're meant for. So we have our Arctic or snow troopers, whatever you want to call them, for the Cobra faction. And as usual with these videos, I compare the accessories, what they come with, and all that stuff. Just very briefly, everything you see on this guy is pretty much removable. I'm just missing a sort of SMG gun that also came with him, I believe. Just don't have it here. And he came with a snowboard. They did some nice storytelling with the wolf coat. They're out there in the snow environment. They're bound to, go head to head with some wolf packs. And so, it's an option. You can display him with it on. You have two removable pistols from the classified. You have his sort of AR rifle here. You have his goggles here, which can go over his head, or you can place them just over his forehead, just like the vintage one. And you have the whole back piece with a removable rocket launcher and 4 removable rockets. With the vintage one, you do get a sort of AK-47 assault rifle kind of weapon there. You do have a back piece and a mortar that does plug into the back piece with a little gap there, and you can see the mortar there, and it just stands like that. You have your removable backpack as always, and you do have your funny fanny, I forgot the name, but you can see a little backpack there, and mine is unfortunately torn, so I'm trying to be as careful as I can be with it. But that's all the accessories that the vintage one comes with. I also have his file card, so if you guys want to read up on the Snow Serpents, you can. Very lovely file cards we used to get back then. And then there's the front of a file card, where the figure was in this little plastic tray. And with that being said, accessories out of the way, the classified one is a deluxe, so that's why it comes with so many accessories. We did get a reveal of a retro packaging style for the Snow Serpent coming into classified later this year. So it obviously has the more brighter blue that we see with the vintage one here. So maybe I will get that version, maybe not, I don't know. I do have 2 of these guys. That's about as much as I need. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I will get that other Snow Serpent, just to compare the 3 of them, and just to have one that mostly resembles the vintage counterpart with the colors. But with that being said, let's take a close look at everything. So starting from the boots here, we do have, like I said, it's a darker blue. It's still blue, but it's just super darker and not as bright as the vintage one here. And you can see, kind of accurate, the boot goes up into the boot there. It's kind of wrinkled over the boot there, so that's very nice. The classified added 2 pistols here. They are removable, they're not sculpted in, but they did add 2 holsters, which we did not have with the vintage one. So it's a nice little upgrade or added set of accessories there. We have the 2 pouches here in front of his thighs, I would call that area, but yeah, we have those same pockets here. And then we get into the crotch area. You have his belt there, pretty accurate to the vintage one. You have your 3 rectangles here and there, and then you have the straps going under their crotches, which goes up around leather butt, and back up to the belt over here. So very nice attention to detail. You obviously have the pant sort of straps there that holds the belt. Very nice. On the back side, you also have that kind of straps going two and then one across. Usually you have your two and then one going across. These seem to go all the way back and connect to the belt, so they did not do that here. Over to the front, again, we have those two straps and then, sort of connecting there in the middle. And then they go down, these go down all the way down to the belt. And this one in the classified, they just made the fanny pack, I don't know what to call it, to the actual straps themselves. If we were to look at the vintage one with this fanny pack on, it would look something like that. Pretty bulky, I know. But yeah, I think design wise, the fanny pack has the same design. You have this sort of your buckle there, and then it's just strapped in. But yeah, pretty close to the vintage one. And then you have your fur going around his neck here. Very cool. And then you have your peg there for your back piece. And similar over here, you have your fur going around up to here. And also kind of resembles on the shoulders, which, the classified is able to do a bit better, with the sculpting, showing it on the actual shoulders. So that's nice. You have a pouch there, which I don't think this vintage one, it has a pouch here, but not on this side. You do have a Cobra logo on the same spot for both of them, so that's very nice. And then you do have, the fur on the forearms and the hands, so they got that in the classified. They painted his hands or, kind of gloves blue, which we did not have with the vintage one, so that's, I think, some nice added paint or, coloration, just to add a little bit more and not have it all be white. Moving up to the head sculpt, let's see if I can angle this up. Pretty accurate. I mean, can't really get too much detail in the vintage one, but looking at this other file card where you can see the art, very close and very cool, very much resembles the file card here, as you can see that. I like the brown in the classified face sculpt. You have their earmuffs, their little kind of ventilator things, or masks, and then you have your goggles, which I mentioned. These were just sculpted on his forehead, and then you have some ridges and stuff going on in the helmet there for the vintage, which you also get here with the classified. You have your 3 ridges or raised edges, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, you also have the goggles, which are a separate piece, but you can also, put them over his eyes. They're goggles, they're there for a reason, so, the classified made them functional, and I appreciate that. So, they're also that darker blue, not the bright blue. But I think that will mostly do it for this comparison. I will say I would have preferred if they would have given the classified Snow Serpent a more unique mortar accessory, maybe something a bit more updated, more detailed and whatnot. And it's a shame that the new retro packaging version does not come with one either. So it's a bit of a bummer. I did want a mortar. Instead they gave us, a rocket launcher, which I guess works fine, but the vintage one had a mortar, so it would have been nice to have gotten that too. But other than that, they did a good job from vintage to classified. Let me know what you guys think. I think they did a phenomenal job, and the classified version is a great figure, and the vintage one is as well. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting accessories for this guy, but I believe that's it. You get the mortar, his rifle, and his back piece. That's about it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the classified Snow Serpent or the vintage one. You think they did a good, conversion? let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future video.